What is going on, everybody? It's the Friday Daily Show with Ryan and Jay. And Jay already had a bunch of problems today. He said he's got a bunch of tech issues. I'm convinced he spilled something on his computer. That's my guess.
It's possible.
Now he's undoing his entire microphone. I don't know what he's doing now.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
Yeah?
I feel like it's going to fall off. Yeah, the mic wasn't working till like 1 minute before the show starts. I got cables pulled over here. Last night was a all-time wonderful disaster. I set up my Streamlabs and it was all set to go. I was set to do my first ever dual stream from like a YouTube and
You
Kick.
fucked it up.
Yeah, I ended up streaming Fortnite on the History of Pirates channel, and it just I'm like, what is this? Like, what channel is this? How did this channel get over here? And Jeremy was on. He's like, dude, what channel are you streaming? I was like, I have no idea. And I got nervous. I was like, am I on a G&G channel by accident? They're like, no, we couldn't find it. And then people started giving gifted memberships, and I'm like, is this? I'm like on my main Drunk 3PO channel. Like, it's not here, and I don't know how that happened, man. Like, it just
You should play a game. You should play that pirate game you play.
Eventually, I probably should, but it's been a day. It's been a day. Yeah, it hasn't stopped. Like, my mic cut out yesterday for good. Oh, you know what else made it worse? We were playing Fortnite, and of course, everyone's favorite game. And my controller messed up so bad that I just kept looking up. Like, I couldn't fix it. So every time I was running, I just looked up to the sky for like 3 whole games. And I was just like, well, there it is. So I had to get I got to get a new controller. My PlayStation 5, I only have one. It's broke. Everything's broke. All right. But good morning.
Good morning. Yes. Good morning, Jay. Jay didn't do any singing because he didn't know if his mic worked or not. That's the reason he gave me, at least.
At least my Spectrum is not goofing up. So,
Jay, when is that Avatar game out? Isn't that out already?
It came out yesterday.
Have you not played it yet?
Because I ordered it through GameStop, a physical copy, because it was on sale, and of course, they sent me an email yesterday saying, we're sorry for the delay in your package. It should get here in a few days. So while everybody else is enjoying it and playing it and texting me and like, hey, it's got
co-op. Gotta get that digital, yeah.
I'm sitting here with my thumb in my butt, waiting. So what a day. What a day.
Well, that sucks. It's a day in the life of Drunk 3PO, I guess.
If anything was cool, I got my new Rippaverse tee, and my Alpha Core came in the mail, so I will be doing a review on it. This thing, it looks really good. Like, I'm not gonna but I won't give out any spoilers. So it's really cool. So yeah, shout out to you.
I went to the PO box, not the PO box. I went to my mailbox last night and actually got mine. So I got my package. I unpacked it all. Haven't opened up the books yet, but looking forward to my.
Yeah, it looks awesome, man.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why I got this beanie. I'm literally never gonna wear a fucking beanie, but now I have an Alpha.
Did you get a Rippaverse beanie?
Hold on.
Oh, dude, we gotta see the Rippaverse beanie. I gotta see it, man. I gotta know. I gotta know what it is. I gotta know that. I can't believe Ryan went out and bought a beanie. Yeah, that beanie doesn't really match your. Oh, dude, it just doesn't match your personality. But
bro, I look homeless if I wear this thing. You know what I mean? Don't I?
What does the A stand for, Sonny? Why don't you just get a job?
Rippaverse on the other side.
Yeah, that's the tough decision. Which one do you put on? Like, you let the A stand out for a-hole, or do you let the Rippaverse shine? So
yeah. I don't think I'm gonna wear this, but I have it.
There you go.
In case I go, up north.
I like the shirt though. So shout out. Thanks for sending that stuff to me. Maybe
fucked up my hair.
I don't think that's possible.
My hair is pretty resilient. It bounces back. I don't. I don't know what. Fucking. I just wake up and it looks like this.
One day I was with Ryan, and for some reason, the first time, like of all the times I've spent with Ryan, for one reason, I don't know if you remember, you're at the park. You had one random hair that just wouldn't. It
You're right.
wouldn't fall into place.
Yeah, it was fucking driving me crazy.
Everything else is perfect. There's just like this one weird little. It just wouldn't move. It wasn't budging. It was like, this is where I'm staying. You got to deal with it. It's the only time I've ever seen him have a bad hair day. It wasn't even a bad hair day. It was just like one random. Like, I think that was the day you got the freaking Pharaoh hat. It might have been. It might have been. It might have been that day.
Might have been Pharaoh day.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, we do have some super chats already. We need to go back to Universal, Jay. I need to go there for the Christmas stuff. I remember like a year ago we went there for Christmas stuff, for Grinchmas. So it's been a while. Tupac's baby leg for 2. Jada don't want Will Smith's pinky toe.
She sure don't.
Jester of Roanoke, member for 6 months. Suspicious amount of women in the trailers last night, and most games look dull. Also, no awards for Spider-Man 2. I guess it fell off. I guess somebody will have to let Spider-Man 2 fans know that it fell off, I guess.
I did like the Jurassic Park trailer. Yes, there's a woman in it, but yeah, I'm just saying.
Did that come out at the Game Awards, or did it come out?
I don't know.
This morning.
I just saw it. Like everybody was.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
So I thought it looked.
We can watch it. I haven't seen it yet.
Cool.
Jurassic Park Survival. All right, let me pop this shit up here real quick. We'll share the screen because I haven't seen it yet.
Yellow Flash says the Jurassic Park trailer has a woman that has no boobs. Oh, I didn't even notice. I was looking at the.
Can't wait. Jurassic Park Survival. Introduce Jurassic Park Survival, an upcoming single-player action adventure for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series XS. Here we go. Am I gonna get hit with John Williams music or anything? Let's see.
Maybe.
I own an app.
Right off the bat.
Off the coast of Costa Rica. Really spectacular, spared no expense.
Damn.
For this place, I wanted to show them something that wasn't an illusion. Something that was real.
Is the volume okay? Is it too loud? Or is it good?
It's a little loud, but
yeah, that's what I thought. Here we go.
Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Maya Joshi. I've been left behind on Isla Nubla.
Oh shit. Just recreating everything from the movie.
Looks like for the teaser trailer, yeah. Well, they show the gameplay too, which is like interesting.
What's that?
They're gonna show gameplay too.
Are they actually? Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Is anyone there?
Oh shit. Better run.
Yeah. There's the gameplay. Just talking over the music.
Yeah, the music's about to get us. So this is the actual alpha in-game footage here. God, we're gonna get hit. Jurassic Park, there it is. Survival. Oh, cold storage. There you go.
Have we had a Jurassic Park game? It's just the Lego one, I think.
You would know all about the Lego games, but I don't. I can't remember ever playing a Jurassic Park game.
I don't either. I don't either.
It's tough to tell. We had about 5 seconds of actual in-game footage, but no, it looks like it takes place directly in the aftermath of Jurassic Park, like the first movie. That's what it feels like, right?
Yeah. Like everybody left, and they're like, "Hey, where did everybody go? Where did everybody go?"
Yeah, I guess I'm not super like excited for that or whatever, but hey, if people are, that's cool. I heard that it was not very good. I heard it was not very good. I heard that the Game Awards was not very good. Not a lot of good trailers or anything like that. So
I had no idea. None. People were messaging me last night in my live stream saying that I think Skull and Bones finally got a release date. The pirate game I've been looking forward to in February, but
I think
I
it's
don't
probably
know.
gonna be a nightmare.
Yeah, it's like been delayed like years and years and years again. So I who knows? Who knows?
Probably gonna be a shit show, but maybe it'll be good. Maybe you'll get something awesome. That'll be cool. Tobias next for 2. No, Jeremy's finally getting some sleep or what? He's usually not here on Fridays.
Yeah.
B Hamilton, member for 7 months. Scan-in 199. Thank you, lads, for all the amazing work you do. Keep it up.
Thank
All
you.
right. Vault 95 survivor for $1. The beanie's messing up Ryan's lesbian haircut. Happy Friday. Grab a pizza. I ate pizza last night, actually.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did show a Blade. They announced a Blade game. Didn't show anything. Just had
Be
like
funny if that comes out before the fucking movie.
in the movie.
Thomas Levy for 6 shekels. Hail the drunk arcade 3PO outpost.
Hey,
thank you. Let's see. Bruce Flash with 5 Geeks and Gamers memberships. Thank you, Bruce. Mountain Mutt, member for 6 months. Tune into History of Pirates. Immediately get a gifty from Steiner Math. Drunk 3PO ends the stream 5 seconds later. Basically, we all got the shaft.
Sorry about that, man. I had no idea I was live on that channel for some reason, but you guys came through. The whole 28 seconds I was live over there, people were giving gift memberships. Maybe I should go live there more often.
Apparently. Thunderstrike for 5. I woke up happy today as a Pacers fan. Back-to-back wins against Boston, Milwaukee, onto the Lakers for the in-season tournament championship. I got to be real. The in-season, as stupid as I thought it was, it's been pretty cool.
I am a little confused on that whole thing. It's like, what do you win?
Surprising. I mean, mostly you get money.
So it's a money for the players. It's a money pot.
Half a mil for each person.
But
it's incentive to kind of make this beginning part of the regular season a little bit more important.
Right. Because nobody really watches till like after the Super Bowl.
Well, even the players, it's like, whatever, regular season will be fine. We'll go 50 and 30 and get in. Okay.
But I mean, like, does a wins and loss go against your overall record as well? Like, so, like, if you lose while you're in the tournament, okay.
Mm-hmm. They like screw with the schedule to make sure it all works out in the end.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I think the championship game will be like their 83rd game technically.
Okay.
But yeah. Where am I? Mike Hunt for 5 says hi. Hi, Mike Hunt.
Hi.
Beardo's reading comprehension for 199. Did Jay spill spaghetti on his keyboard?
No. Might have been some hot cocoa though.
Empty-headed for 199. You guys hear Ragnarok's going to have free DLC? I heard it was getting DLC. I didn't know it was free. So there you go.
I did not know that.
The Wolf from Heart for 199. All hail G and G 199. Praise Ara. Drunk Outpost. Go.
Cole Hauser.
That was Wolf from Heart.
Oh, there we go.
SBZ for 2. Jay, are you excited for Skull and Bones next year?
I hope it's good. Like there's been so many problems with that, but you know, so maybe they got it together and it'll be fun. But I'm looking forward to playing it. There's a lot of cool games coming out, which I'm happy about because like we're not going to get many. I don't think we're getting many movies next year or anything. Not too much. Except for Deadpool.
And a bunch of re-releases of Disney Pixar movies.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, that's bizarre.
You know what's not going to release, Jay? Is Snow White.
Yeah, that was supposed to be released next year, and they pushed it back. Maybe because they want Rachel to go on an apology press tour.
Well, the reality is, and we talked about this a lot. One, a lot of shit's been shifted, but two, they're not done filming the movie yet. Like if you remember, the day before the actors strike, Rachel Zegler had just flown to London because they were about to start like significant reshoots on the movie, you know, and a lot of like, but whether it's just pickup shots or like a decent amount of reshoots, that was what they were set to do. Then they had to fly back. They have still not done those yet, so that obviously still all has to happen, based on everybody's schedules. So I'm trying to find this one portion of this fucking interview where she talks about how much she loves everything that Disney's done.
Oh. Well, how
But
nice.
But I think that that's interesting because of how much she talked about how much she hated it, how she was scared of it.
How she was mad at Bob Iger? Like, did she say any or what was that when she was on strike? If she had, oh no, she didn't attack Disney. That was the She-Hulk star.
That was Tatiana Maslany.
Yes, I'm getting them all mixed up in my head. All Hollywood people just all look the same, say the same, look the same, probably smell the same.
Well, I feel like she sounds a little different now because
yeah,
with everything that's happened with Rachel Zegler and Snow White, her basically tanking the chances of the movie before the movie's not only like in theaters, no teaser trailer, no official photograph from set released by Disney when she said these things. The thing wasn't even done filming yet. And Rachel Zegler basically torpedoed it with all of her statements about Snow White, the things they need to change. It's not 1937 anymore. We can't have women being treated like this, blah, blah, blah. Talking about how she didn't even like the fucking movie. Well, it seems like Disney was very desperate for her to go on a little bit of a PR tour. I wouldn't call it an apology tour quite, even though that's probably what they want it to be, because she's not going to apologize for anything. But they definitely want to put out a different narrative. And it starts right here with Halle Bailey and Rachel Zegler on becoming Disney princesses, singing live on set and blocking out the toxic fans. Stay grateful and ignore the hate.
There's two jabs in there: toxic fans and the hate.
Now, if I would say this, I think that if Rachel Zegler had just blocked everything out, it wouldn't be as big of a deal as it turned into. But that wasn't the case. She continued to engage on social media. She reposted things about how men are to blame for everything, how much she fucking hates men. She played victim. She talked about how, why can't people just be, she did all this shit, right? She didn't block it out. Well, now she's saying that this is her approach going forward.
So graceful and respond and don't. It's just the most beautiful thing to see. Because it's hard being women under the spotlight. People are so critical and just say anything that they would never say to your face.
No.
So yeah, how has that been for you being able to navigate it?
You know, choosing thankfulness and gratefulness is choosing.
All right, pause it right there, please. This is the same woman that attacked Gina Carano and the guy who played Hawkeye. She's the same person that let an online hate cancel against Gina. People were asking her, you want to take her job at Disney? And she's like, I don't know how to do that, but I'd like to. This is the same woman now who's saying, we need to be thankful.
We need to choose thoughtfulness and peacefulness and blah, blah, blah.
You led the hashtag campaign. It's documented. Why don't you apologize for that? And now you're like, I'm sorry. That's freaking aggravating, man. Just be who you are.
Again, it's trying to completely reframe the narrative, right? And even the way she's speaking is so completely different than what we saw on those red carpets or that interview with Gal Gadot, right? Her attitude, everything. So that's how this whole thing is.
And as much as you'd like to remind people verbally that being in the spotlight doesn't absolve you of your humanity, that you're allowed to have human moments.
Yes.
It doesn't necessarily do what you want it to do, and it fuels
human moments.
Yes, exactly.
And so, just as you said, it's like choosing to be present and know that they are probably just having a really hard day.
Yes.
And I am putting out a movie.
Amen. That's right.
Okay, so now we're better than you because we're putting out a movie. So you can hate me all you want. Amen, buddy. Amen, Ryan. We're on YouTube.
They're just having a hard day. They're fucking broke. They have to go to war. They have to do all this shit. They're just having a hard day. I'm putting out a movie.
Yes, that's right.
And regardless of whether it loses hundreds of millions of dollars or not, we're putting out movies.
How's
That's
your
right,
life?
sister.
How's your life going? You troll, you hater. I'm putting out a movie. Sorry.
I feel so thankful for those moments because it started to make me feel like solid Teflon.
Yes.
That it can't really, that
Nothing can hurt
anymore
me.
because
Amen.
they've said the worst that can
Solid
be said. And you just
Teflon.
kind of say, thank you so much for this. I have a lot of love in my life.
Yes.
And I'm very thankful.
Amen.
And you know, we
Amen.
get to do our work and have that speak for itself instead, which is exactly what you've done. And
you too.
I will say,
go ahead.
I'll just say, I think for the most part, when talking about this, when we talked about Little Mermaid and then the Snow White stuff, I do think that Halle Bailey, for the most part, didn't engage on social media, didn't do a lot of that stuff.
No.
Like, I think she did a much better job of not engaging or whatever they're talking about right now than Rachel Zegler actually did.
Rachel Zegler's the same person that went on like a week of Twitter nonsense about how much she hates men.
Yeah.
And like, I hate men. It's men's fault. F you, men.
Like trying to play a victim, wearing that No More Tears to Cry shirt, like all this shit, right? Like she was engaging with it. That's what she was doing.
I love the saying. My godmom says it a lot. You throw stones, and I'll build a bridge out of them. Isn't that nice?
that is
Like,
nice.
I love
No,
that.
it's true though.
Yeah.
Because we're making things that make people connect with one another. And there are people out there who say things that make people want to not come together. That make people want to fight. And
You are the
men. Like men are the
You literally Sorry, you're right. And we both jumped on that. I was like, you literally have been doing this for like a few years. What are you doing? Where? All right, who's behind you holding the big cue card? Thankfulness. You're making a movie. Block out your Teflon. Da, da, da. Like, I wonder how many takes this was.
It's like a 40-minute interview between them. You know what I mean? And the thing is, I think it's clear that what probably happened after all this is Disney took our side and they're like, hey, we need to reset the narrative, right? You can't go out and be obnoxious. You can't go out with the same fucking attitude you had before, because obviously it's really turning people off. You need to maybe say, hey, this is the way I'm going to approach things going forward. You need to be softer. You need to be gentler, blah, blah, blah. Because this is a different Rachel Zegler in this interview than we saw on those red carpets.
I mean, they have one actress that they could look at who's been handling everything well, is the young lady who played Miss Marvel. You know, every time
Iman Vellani.
She's just come out and like, well, we need to focus on the story. We need to to me, she's answered everything the way you probably should answer it. In everything that she's been dealing with. So
yeah, so there's Rachel Zegler. It started, right? The Rachel Zegler PR spin tour has started. I don't know if anybody's going to be convinced. You know, push a little bit on those toxic fans, say how hateful they are, but that I have to rise above it, and I have to continue to be graceful and powerful and a strong woman, because we have so much pressure and so much responsibility, don't we, Hallie? Yes, we do, girl. That's the whole interview.
You want to know who's a strong woman? And Ryan doesn't know I'm about to share this, but for the people making The Last of Us, if you're looking for your Abby, Brock Lesnar's daughter. Yeah. Look at that girl, man. She breaks the school record in shot put for Colorado State.
You know,
sign her up, man. That's it right there. Come on.
If Brock was ever wondering if his wife stepped out on him or whatever, he does not need a paternity test for this child. Okay, let's just say that. Brock does not need any sort of genetic confirmation that this is his child right here.
Holy crap, dude! I'm afraid she would shot put me. Like
she would break my dick off. Look at her. Like, holy cow.
Oh my god.
That is definitely Brock Lesnar's daughter.
Oh, god dang, Ryan.
Jay's dead officially. Jay's
That's
under
funny.
attack, says Nerd Wars.
Holy crap, that was funny.
Yeah, it's a little frightening.
I saw that. I was like, is that real? I was like, sure enough. It's the strongest woman in that school right now.
Apparently. Carolyn, member for 8 months. What's up, Carolyn? There were some decent trailers. Check out Light No Fire by the people who did No Man's Sky. Light No Fire. I'll have to check that one out later. Kara's defending the Lame Game Awards. Let's see. Jesus Davila gifts a channel membership. Thank you. Lower Lips Liquor. I like that name. Welcome to the 199. Do you get that, Jay?
I am still in recovery.
All right.
Say that one more time.
Lower Lips Liquor.
Okay.
Blue-Eyed Scorpio 199. Spare change for the homeless guy on the right. This must have been when I had on my my thing.
Alms for the poor.
Tupac's baby leg says she break my baby leg. The picture on that. It looks like Tupac walked in on Will getting murdered.
God.
Robert Keir for 5. Homeless Ryan walking into fast food places and yelling at employees who mess up his order.
Oh,
that'd be
man.
scary.
That would be.
Mo Zamboni for 2. Arcade tent post. Spider-Man 2 didn't win shit at the Game Awards. Yeah, I heard like 7 things didn't win.
Oh, man.
Kratos for 2. Free God of War Ragnarok DLC next week. That's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Crispy Noken for 5. Even though the Game Awards was balls last night, I'm hyped for the return of classic Sega titles as well as Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Dragon Ball Z Sparkling Zero. Awesome.
Okay. Sorry, I'm totally.
Jay's just done.
Yeah, that was. It just caught me off guard. I didn't know
the seal.
I didn't know you were going there. And
what?
Then the Tupac. All I could think about was Hail Mary.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Tobias Nexus for 5. There was an old one called Trespasser. It was a female protagonist who looked up at her teats for her health meter using a heart tattoo. Okay. Beardo's reading comprehension for 5. Had a conversation about COD Zombies with the boys I coached yesterday. Made me very nostalgic for middle school sleepovers running COD with the boys. I remember fucking, I don't even remember what year it was, but I have like really good memories of Pizza Hut pizza, Blockbuster rentals, and N64 playing GoldenEye basically all night.
Yep.
You know, holy shit.
We played, we did GoldenEye, but I don't know what it was. It was like Nightfire for us, like on the GameCube.
On the game, dude, Nightfire was great. That was the one, is Nightfire the one that has the like the quick claw that you could use?
And
the Q claw, I think. Yeah.
Control the missiles and all that stuff. And we had rules like no one could be odd jobs because he had a special, he could throw his hat and kill
fuck everybody up.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, pizza, Mountain Dew, and Nightfire. Like that was like, what time is it, man? 4 a.m. Oh, dude, I gotta go to work soon.
Yeah, Nightfire was great. Brightest Day. What's up, Brightest Day audiobooks for 99 cents? Good to see you, man. Lord of the Ree for 5. The trailer for Light No Fire was amazing. Fantasy MMO with great graphics, no woke bullshit. Trailer footage, all actual gameplay, not just in-engine. I guess we need to look that up.
Really?
Carolyn said it. Lord of the Ree said it. I thought Kara was just covering. I didn't trust her at first. What is it called? Light No Fire.
Light No Fire.
Light No Fire reveal trailer. IGN. We'll take a look at this here. I got the fucking hiccups.
Oh, Ryan, no!
What?
How do you get the hiccups?
I don't know.
Oh.
I get the hiccups sometimes. On streams.
I just have to do something and it triggers it.
What do you do?
Like sneeze or something. Like
I
after I sneeze, I'll get the hiccups. Or
I get them every once in a while on stream. Like I don't often get them normal. I get them on stream sometimes, probably just because I'm talking a lot.
oh
And
yeah,
shit like that. That's my guess. But anyway, here we
having
go.
to deal with us.
Yeah, having to deal with you. All right, light no fire. A fantasy earth.
Skeletons.
That guy's all skin and bones. This isn't any fucking like CGI trailer. This is all in engine. I'm a female rebel.
Yeah, it's a hummingbird.
Yeah, looked like it. Okay.
I want to ride a hummingbird.
Realization grew on me as quickly as it takes your hand to warm the cold side of the pillow.
Music's kind of weird.
Look at these. Tobias going to be really excited. All the furries are going to go nuts. All the furries are all of a sudden going to get a. They're gonna have to sit down in their fursuits to hide their boners they're getting for all these rabbits.
I want to ride a hummingbird.
That'd be cool.
That just looks fun. Light no fire.
I know fire. I mean, I like the atmosphere of it. Like I like the world and shit. I guess what is the I wish I knew a little bit more about like what the game was about and what you're doing. Like are you squatting up? Like what exactly are you doing in the game? The world looks cool though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Agreed.
Not a big fan of the music. I'm a female rebel.
Riding a hummingbird.
Jay cannot get that hummingbird out of his mind.
I just thought that's like somebody sat around a table and said, "You know what we need in this game?"
I wish I could have seen just a little more of the combat and stuff. You know what I mean? Like basically, you're just seeing like exploring the world. I wish we got a little bit more combat.
Mm.
A lot of people seem to like it. A lot of people in chat seem to not like it.
Do we have a release date for that game? Or it just like
I don't know. Hold on. What a world we live in where we can't listen to John Williams, but we can listen to that trash song Light No Fire. Hey, John Williams has good music, so he'll fucking strike me in a heartbeat.
And take our money.
Yeah, and run. If he does, like, sometimes it just gets the stream taken down. Like, taken down completely. So, but that's because John Williams has good music. I'm a female rep. That's going to be my head all
It's going to be stuck in your head all day. At least you don't have the hiccups.
Yeah, it got rid of it scared me.
It scared you?
Spider Claw for 5. You did just fine running that stream, Jay. Can't say the same of Fear the Reading Problem.
Yeah.
David Lopez for 5. What?
No, I was like, I did my best. Thank you.
David Lopez for 5. The Game Awards showed little respect to Nintendo. The Mario movie should have won Best Adaptation. It was Mario's biggest jump since Mario 64. What won Best Adaptation? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Mike Cunt for $1. Thanks. Yadeways Stand for 2. Jay, when is the next Lawnmower Simulator stream?
I don't know. I don't know if anybody cared to watch that, but if
You
people
didn't think there was any demand for it, even
Nah, I thought
after
it was
you
just
had
like
like the.
a one and done. You know,
I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that you believe that.
I just like that's the kind of game where it's like, yeah, it's a one, like, okay, that was funny, like fun one time. I don't know if you could like get into it like every week. There's really not much to do.
Yeah, that's like a once a month thing. People
Yeah,
are gonna realize that.
yeah, it's like that's it. We just ride a mower, cut grass.
That's probably true.
Nothing
What
else
about
happens.
bro, what about what was it? The God, what was it? The farming simulator. Have you seen that shit?
Oh yeah, you can get like I think up to 4 people to play with you. The farming simulator wise, one guy's bush hogging the ground, the other tending to the cows, all that stuff. So there's people that stream that to like a lot of people.
AJ Dillon, who's running back for the Packers, plays that game.
Does he really?
Yeah,
Wow.
let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
Does he stream it?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah, it's like that. Imagine like, we were just talking about playing Nightfire with the fellas, having pizza. He calls up his boys. Guys, the farm needs attending. All right, Ed, you got the you got the chickens. Billy over there is gonna tend the cows and the goats. I got the grass, and we'll see about rounding up some hogs.
So this is like 4 a.m. AJ Dillon on Twitch with a fucking cowboy hat on over his like headphones.
Look at this game, man.
NFL running back.
Do they build these games for rich folk so they could know what it's like to live as a farmer?
You should do one of those like you should do like a truck driver one, like a big rig, like an 18-wheeler,
Driving a truck through like the icy roads.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be I wonder if I could get like a steering wheel like attachment to go.
I always see clips like reels of this kid who fucking streams like driving games, and he like any bumps in the road, he'll like do it like he's actually in there.
Oh, so it's like you're playing and you just
like you hit a bump, he's oh shit, that was close. Like he'll like go back and forth, but then when he like hits something, he like simulates the accident. So like well, yeah, like if he fucking like runs into a car, he'll be like boom.
That's hilarious. Dude, I need to know this channel.
It is,
I gotta find this channel. I gotta watch this.
It's I just see him every once in a while on Instagram reels. Dude, it's funny.
I found a YouTube channel that is the channel's called like Joel. Right? It's about a guy. And all he does, and I love it. All he does is like take bus rides and like plane rides on like the worst airlines in the world. Like so the one of the latest videos was I took a Greyhound from Washington D.C. to LA. It was horrible. And the video, it's like there's like homeless people peeing on the bus. Like they stop in some of the most dangerous places. And he's like, well, I'm at the station and it looks like someone's doing drugs over there. I'm like,
God.
I was like, man, that's all he does. He's like flying the worst airlines around the world in 80 hours. Like, that's all he does. He's like, he doesn't stay in a hotel. He just gets on the next flight. And he's like, I'm home. I need a shower. That was rough, man. I feel terrible. And he's like, gets millions of views. Like, it's very cool. And he's just miserable the whole time. So it's like, if you like somebody in misery crammed into small seats dealing with, that's the channel for you.
That sounds terrible.
I know, but I can't stop watching it. I can't stop watching it. I was like, I wonder if I should do that. like for my travel channel. Like, hey, I'm gonna take a Greyhound bus from Orlando. Have you ever been on a Greyhound bus anywhere? Don't ever do it, man.
Well,
Don't ever.
Only like when I was in school, when I was in high school, and we like took like trips and shit.
Yeah,
That's about it. But high school is different, man. That's not now. I don't know.
No,
if I
you're
could do
not
that
going to the
now.
bus station, you know, in some of the worst cities and just taking the Greyhound to the next stop.
Hey, me. Jay's doodle pad for 5.
What? What is that?
All right. So he types exclamation point 5318
That's boobies.
008. Yes. Yeah. It is.
That's boobies on a calculator.
I know. You see me turn my head? I looked
Yeah.
I like, wanted to make sure is what I thought it was.
Oh,
Blake Barrett says, weird.
Mm.
Gary's beard crabs for 2. Go Army, beat Navy. Hail the 199 and ban Jay.
Yeah, I deserve it.
Jester of Roanoke for 2. She has a wall of solid narcissism around her. Yeah. Nocturnal for 199. Thank you. Eric of Melnabone. Meldamone. I don't know what that means. For 5. Someone has to make a video of this with her tweets about Gina and Renner edited in. Love you guys. That would be funny. Sounds like a job for Jay.
Yeah.
The Lickalotopus for 199. Rachel Zegler's my new hero. You go, girl. Thank you, the Lickalotopus. Poopa Chalupa for 4 for YouTube premium price increase. F Joe Biden. Thank you. Steiner Math for 5. Wins Beardo's apology for yelling about how Spider-Man 2 will be game of the year for the last 6 months. And when's he going to admit it fell off fast? You'll have to ask him.
Maybe on a Tuesday.
Corn, just sideways for $2, says she'd break my cob in half.
Dude, imagine like dating her and then like getting her mad and she goes tells her dad and then the two of them show up. That's a lot of hurt, man.
I'm not sure I'd be more scared of
the daughter or the dad.
Yeah. Mike Hill for 5. Have you seen Beardo since last night after Spider-Man 2 didn't win a single award? Oh, MIA.
Nope.
SBZ for 5. Go watch the Black Myth Wukong trailer instead. Trigger warning for Ryan because he's a racist. Black Myth Wukong.
Man, I don't mean to be laughing the whole time. You messed me up early.
Broke the seal. It's like when you're drunk and you piss.
Yeah. Yep. One
it's like all of a sudden,
like,
every 20 minutes.
As soon as you sit down, you got to go again.
You got those anxious peers. You ever been around anxious peers who get nervous and have to fucking pee all the time?
Yeah.
Tobias Nexus for 5. I used to be up to 8 in Farm Sim. It was one of the Achievement Hunters videos where they spent the game finding Hill to jump the equipment off. There you go. Hayden for 5. American Truck Simulator exists. It's pretty fun. See?
Really? There we go.
Taker for 2. Jay, stream used car salesman sim. It's on Switch.
Get the freak out. Hold on. There is a used car salesman game?
Apparently.
What? Well, they think of everything, I'll tell you.
Tomac for $20. If we're watching trailers, Black Myth put up a new Wukong trailer that has a release date this time.
Well, that's 3 times they've mentioned that. Right?
So that, to be honest, when the first trailer came out for that game, like a year ago or whatever, it looked super fucking cool. Let's see if we can find Black Myth Wukong. All right, here we go.
Wukong, like Wuhan?
Wuhong, but Wukong. It is I believe it's a Chinese game, if I remember correctly. I think Black Myth is a Chinese developer. But I could be completely off base. All right. Ready?
Their minds yearn to ascend, yet fame still holds sway. Their glory fades through time in tombs of somber gray.
Oh shit, fucked up.
You too want to be an immortal?
Master, are there more good folks in the world or bad?
Bro, that gives me vibes of Anakin about to kill the younglings.
Wow.
Like that line, right? Doesn't it? That line right there.
Yeah.
More good, of course.
Then why is there always suffering? And why do the bad folks always win?
Because goodness without teeth punishes not. It only foments evil.
That is wild.
Cleanse the world with blood and grow lotuses in it. That is your destiny.
I, the keeper of the New West.
Who is that weirdo?
The destined one.
The destined one who doesn't even know what he's destined for. Those old rascals, they surely know how to name.
Is my kind destined for extermination? You're driven by grief, not destiny.
So this is the face of the destined one. It will fit me just as well.
Bathed in blood, yet preaching peace. Oh, you immortals, pray enlighten me. What justifies your superiority?
You can ride a beetle. Damn.
Oh, sweet destiny.
August 20th.
There's a lot going on in that trailer.
There is. I mean, that definitely feels like basically freaking like a Dark Souls type of game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just with all the different creatures and like the weirdness of it, and obviously the combat as well. The very little bit of the combat that we saw, but I don't know if there's any hummingbirds. But
highly disappointed. I don't know. Riding a beetle's kind of neat. Are you like a monkey man? Like, is that the main person?
I don't know.
And what is that thing? Let's look at the chin on that.
You got a big head, little weird body.
There's
Yeah,
a
there you
lot
go.
going on in that trailer.
The Monkey King.
Oh, okay. You're the Monkey King, says Carlin. All right.
You're the Monkey King. So
okay.
Well, we just got a bomb from Alec
know.
Baldwin's finger. Usually he fires bullets. This time he drops a bomb. 50 gifted memberships from Alec Baldwin's finger. Holy shit.
Dude.
Thank you, man.
He came back to finish the job.
He did, yeah. He's like, man, I got away with it the first time. Double Jeopardy.
Only 25 million to... All right. I could have went really dark there.
Okay.
Just leave it at that.
The real smile bit for 20 with Oppenheimer being released in Japan in 2024. Do you think it has a shot at making the additional 50 million needed to break 1 billion worldwide? I'll be real. I don't know how receptive the Japanese audience is going to be to the Oppenheimer movie. Not even like fucking around. Like I'm just saying.
I know. That's an excellent point. It's an excellent point.
Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. Vault 95 Survivor for $1. Race swap Little Mermaid, Snow White, the gender swap Doctor Who, and all others. The actors and actresses said yes to participate in the race and gender sexual preference swap. No respect for any of them. There you go. TJ for 20. I had to take a Greyhound from Philly down to Tifton County, Georgia to get my car out of impound after getting extradited back to New Jersey. Took 24 hours to get there and sucked, but nowhere near as bad as being extradited.
That's what this guy does, man. Crazy. He found his niche. What's the worst airline you were ever on? Spirit
and Frontier.
Yeah. Yeah. So he flew like Frontier. He flew Spirit and Frontier like all across America for like a week to see. It's like, talk about torture.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Frontier. Where the fuck did it go? Roscoe for $1, better than China's other game, Wuhan 2020. Yeah, that wasn't fun. Joe the Sniffer Biden for $2. I wonder if she smells nice. Adam June Man for $2. Try Tank Repair Simulator. Sketch for $2.
Page.
Wukobg. I don't know what this fucking says. WukoBG. Thank you. Beardo's reading comprehension for $5. Halo 2 and Johnny's Pizza with the boys was S tier. Obama. Saint Splooge makes videos of president having sleepovers and perfectly captures the vibe. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, those AI ones. Mo Zamboni for $5. Black Myth Wukon is proof positive as what Ripa said. You don't need to race swap people. There are good stories and legends from other cultures. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Tons.
David Lopez for $1.99. Last of Us won Best Adaptation at the Game Awards. There was a lot of praise for that show. I didn't watch it. There was a lot of praise for that. Matt Grizzly, member for 3 months. Only way to improve these two woke princesses with a ball gag and my baby. Meaning your baby leg? Dominion Zephan, member for 2 months. Thanks to whoever gifted me a membership. WD-40, member for 7 months. Jay should play SnowRunner.
What is that game about?
Running in the snow.
Oh.
Kingdom Hearts Gamer, member for 5 months. The Woke of Us won Best Adaptation. New Fallout TV show looks good. The trailer looked decent. It really did. I don't know how much faith I have in it, but yeah. And then TJ for another $20. There ain't nothing worse than being chained up inside a cage for 5 days and having to get strip searched every single time we had to stop at a jail for the night or drop someone else off. Fuck all that long time ago. That sounds brutal, dude. And I'm glad that part of your life is.
Yeah.
You know something else that's almost over, Jay? The DCEU.
Pretty bad.
It's almost
got one more banger.
One more banger, one more big budget movie, another sequel to the only $1 billion DCEU film, actually. And that's Aquaman 2. Unfortunately, things aren't looking too great. In fact, things are looking like it's going to be another DC box office disaster to close the year and to close out the DCEU. Between basically every superhero movie this year disappointed, with the exception of Guardians of the Galaxy, which I would argue still should have done better than it did. That's a movie that barely broke even, if at all. Everything else has lost money, whether it's Marvel or DC. When you look at DC the past year, Black Adam was a flop. Shazam 2 was a massive flop. Blue Beetle sucked. The Flash is one of the biggest flops they've ever had in the history of Warner Brothers Studios. And now to end the year, we have Aquaman 2. And Aquaman 2 early box office projections continue disastrous 2023 for DC movies. A couple weeks ago, it came out with the first projections between $32 and $42 million over the weekend. That would be less than the Marvels.
There goes my predictions.
That would be less than the Marvels made opening weekend. It could have longer legs. It's coming out over Christmas. You know, it's projected right now domestically to have $105 to $168 million. We've seen a lot of movies fall very short of those projections in recent memory. But either way you slice it, for a movie that probably well over $200 million, probably in the $250 million, if not more range, because of all the CGI, because of the reshoots that they did, it looks like a nightmare. But we did finally get a real, a close glimpse at Amber Heard in this movie, Jay. Even though it seems like she looks devastated. This is the glimpse that we get of Amber Heard. Tell me if you can find it.
We've got breaking news.
I'm gonna kill Aquaman and destroy everything he holds dear. Destroy.
Global meltdown is imminent.
The world ain't free.
Did you see it?
Not at all. Dude, Mantis looks awesome, man.
There we go. There she is. 2 frames.
I
keep going those 2 frames over and over again. This is her looking devastated.
Ryan killing me this morning.
These are the only 2 frames they gave me.
Oh, I hear you.
She got to pass a big log, Jay. I think that's what's going on right here.
Is that what she looked like pooping on Johnny Depp's bed?
Doing something on Johnny Depp's bed right here. But man, they have hit her so much. I guess there was another like shot that is also her. I guess right here, the back of her fucking head, which might be the best way to look at her if I was a betting man. But yeah, that's the shot we get of Amber Heard. This thing is, bro, if this thing does worse than the Marvels.
Yeah, my prediction is 480 million.
480, huh?
Yeah, that was mine.
So I will say this. I think this has a better chance than the Marvels does of like taking off and having a decent run. One of the problems is this movie was carried by the international box office last time.
Yeah.
Especially China. Do you know how much money Aquaman made in China? The first Aquaman movie?
No idea.
Almost $300 million.
Yeah, see, that's why I thought it would do better than others, because like when you look at like Avatar 2 didn't really do that great in the States, but like overseas, that movie was everybody wanted to see that film. And so I was just kind of thinking the same thing, that Aquaman will do much better overseas than it will be here. I mean, Black Manta.
We don't see numbers like that though anymore. China has like populated their market with their own stuff. They started making their own movies, which do really well, and we just are not seeing the same returns from China from movies that are made here.
100%, 100%. But they came out to see Avatar though, didn't they?
I'm about to check that right now. I think they made a lot of money in China.
I mean, Avatar did like $3 billion, like almost $3 billion, and that didn't come from here.
Here's the thing: Aquaman 2. Or sorry, the first Aquaman movie made more in China than Avatar 2 did.
Did it really? Interesting.
Avatar 2 made 250 million. I'm gonna look up the first Avatar movie.
Avatar make all its money from me?
The first Avatar, I think it's significantly higher though. No, about the same, 250 million.
Okay.
250 million in China and 250 million in China for Avatar 2 as well. So, but yeah, Aquaman is an outlier. Aquaman did really fucking well. I don't know if it's going to do that well with the villain they have, you know. But look at this breakdown.
You mean Black Manta?
Yeah.
Might not be so popular in China.
Yeah, they might not like him in China. I don't know. Just a guess. But look at this. 291 million in China for Aquaman, the first one.
Next one was South Korea.
At 37 million.
Yeah, didn't Brazil? Wait, where does America fall on that list?
Well, this is international.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Domestically, it made 335. It almost made as much in China as it did domestically.
Gotcha.
Which is wild. Maybe we see another recovery like that, but man, the projections are miserably bad. This is a movie that's coming out over the holidays. It should do really well. It should be something that gets even families out there, but with the state of things, with the state of the DCEU, it looks to everybody like it's going to be another superhero disaster on the way.
I mean, there's no point in watching this film. It doesn't tie in with where they're heading, with the James Gunn universe. What is do they have any competition? Like what is it? Like Wonka, I think might be the only Willy Wonka's movie might be the only competition. So,
and that sets it open a little bit less, but I think it's predicted to have much stronger legs overall. That's what people think right now.
Mm-hmm. And then the other one is Migration, the Warner Brothers movie about ducks, the animation movie about ducks, which isn't it doesn't look like it's going to do well. Didn't see much marketing for that. The only marketing I saw for that film was when I believe it was the director or writer came out and says, "Yeah, we decided not to do any fart jokes in this film." Like that was the only thing I heard about that duck movie, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm out. You can't have fart jokes. I don't want to watch it." So
fart jokes. It looks right now like it's not going to do very well.
No, it doesn't. That could be the first one for that studios then.
Potentially.
But it's a movie about ducks flying south. for the winner.
Yeah, the trailer doesn't really stand out to me. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, I don't the premise, okay, ducks, whatever, but it just doesn't feel very like funny or heartwarming or endearing or anything. You know?
Yeah, that would have to get like probably a lot of good word of mouth, I guess, for it to pick up a little bit. Yeah, I haven't heard anyone talking about it. Not even early reviews or anything. Like this is the same studio that did Trolls and Super Mario Bros, all that stuff. So
Why Minions?
Minions, yeah.
Despicable
So,
Me, Minions, all that
right.
shit. Yeah. All right. Let me scroll down. Lance for $5. Who would win in a fight? Sun Wukong or Monkey Man from Hey Arnold?
I'm going with Monkey Man.
Tupac's Baby Leg for 2. Amber Heard Simulator. Could you do that, Jay?
If people will watch, I probably would.
TJ for 10. Very brutal and a lifetime ago. Now I'm about to get my entire record expunged like none of that BS ever happened. Thank God I've changed my ways. That's awesome, dude.
Man.
You know, Gary made a nice post the other day about walking out of Folsom Prison, and it's never too late to change your life and to turn your shit around and everything. So that's good to hear, dude. That's awesome. Dom H with 5 memberships. Our man Dom. What's up, Dom? And I think after that, we're all caught up. I got to give a shout out to the Rumble audience. You guys have, I feel like we're getting an increasing Rumble audience. We got over 400 people here today.
Fantastic.
Not even on like the front page or anything, just 400 people tuning in. So we appreciate you guys. It's been a big show. We've had, 1,2800 or so over on YouTube. We got 400 on Rumble. So thank you guys very much.
Fantastic.
Jay, what do you got going on this weekend, man?
Park Hoppin' crew is heading to SeaWorld, and we're going to do the Christmas stuff over at SeaWorld. That's my favorite theme park that does Christmas, with some like unlimited hot chocolate, and they do like Rudolph and the Abominable Snowman and Bumble, Yukon Cornelius, all that stuff. And over on Geeks and Gamers Play, they'll Fear the Beardo will be playing Lego Fortnite. So a little bit later today. So that's what's going on. So yeah, it's gonna be cool.
All right.
And you got FNT. Do you know who the guest is?
No, I think Disper and Mahler will be there.
Oh, okay, awesome.
They're just kind of filling in the rest of the year, I think, because since Az died,
no longer with us. Yeah.
Since Az is parted.
And Jason Weber just drops a super chat.
Breaking news: Godzilla -1 nominated for Best Visual Effects at 96 Academy Awards. I mean, that should happen for sure. It's pretty incredible. And like that movie has been topping the box office this week. Topping the box office. A Japanese fucking movie.
Did you see it yet?
I did. It was amazing.
I loved it. Even the little storyline.
It's the best human shit I've ever seen in a Godzilla movie. Predictable, but like I think at some point I was like, okay, obviously he's gonna have to. Well, I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody.
Yeah.
But overall, yeah, it was a great story, and the visual effects are very impressive for what they did. And
did you? All right, real quick, did you think that chase scene was like intense, like the first one when he's on the small boat?
It's supposed to feel like Jaws.
I was like, that was freaking awesome, man. Anyway, I thought that was great.
And then they get the mine in there. They think, oh, we did it.
Yeah.
Bomb. So
good, man. So good.
Taker for 5. Christopher Judge, voice of Kratos, joked that his 8-minute acceptance speech last year was longer than the campaign of this year's Call of Duty. It's pretty funny.
Also, don't forget to check out Geeks and Gamers on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, where we have daily Tuesday Night's Main Event and other things uploaded as well. Doing really well over there. So if you have that and you like to listen to the show, you can listen to it over there.
Hell yeah. All right. That is going to be it for us. We appreciate you guys being here wherever you watched. Oh, hold on. Vault 95 Survivor for $1 says, Jay, I'm looking up simulators now. Car dealer simulator, subway driver, used car tycoon, car dealer simulator, border patrol simulator, gas station mechanic simulator.
Border patrol?
That'd be fun. Mike Hill for 5. Oppenheimer unfortunately won't get nominated for visual effects. You know, the there wasn't a ton in the movie. There was almost none in it other than, like the bomb itself. And it was kind of, I think it was scaled properly and it was impactful, but I kind of understand. It's not a movie that has barely any effects in the entire thing. Sensei Sharkbait. I enjoy Godzilla -1, but it slows way down at times. It does get a little bit slow. Slaglust. Jay, play Hobo Simulator.
Is that a thing?
It is now. All right, guys. That's it for us. We will talk to you next time. Peace.